Hello everyone! For those of you who are unaware, I held an art contest back in December as part of an Amino promotion. Your task was simple: draw a Graystripe. A couple hundred submissions were sent in, and I've chosen 30 to show in this video. It's time to count down to our winner. To start things off, we have a nice realistic Graystripe. And how about a nice floofy Graystripe as well? Cupcake Kitty has a really interesting style with some really spiky fur and big paws. And Marshy drew Graystripe eating an extra mouse. Now, have another realistic boy. I really like the face on this one. Really flowy fur. Next up, we have Candy gives us a heavily stylized Graystripe with a short stature and messy fur. Interesting. There's definitely some really cool things going on with the texture of the neck fur on this one. I like it. Here we have Graystripe and Silverstream with some cool red lighting. And here's Graystripe with a solid rounded body with really neat texture and shading. Here's a more simple Graystripe with nice exaggerated head fluff that gives them that cartoony feel. And how about a Graystripe with a really cute fluffy face? That tongue is adorable. Now a more simple and expressive cat with nice smooth lines. And here's Graystripe with Silverstream and Millie. I'm loving those eyes. Now, I'm not sure why this Graystripe is halfway up the list, but his expression just sort of spoke to me in a way. He's got a huge smile, but he's not exactly happy, and it's just adorable. I really like the style and fluff on this one. From the Falcon Flight 13, we have a nice sketched Graystripe with some neat detail on the face in particular. From Crow, we have a Graystripe with some nice attention to anatomy. From Crystal Sparks, we got a really cute page of art with Firestar and Graystripe as best friends. And this Graystripe is just adorable. And just look at Featherkit and Stormkit. Aww. One more cool detailed Graystripe, and it's time for the top 10. From Heron, we have a really cool design for Graystripe with gray and white fur. At 9, we have a watercolor by Marigold. I just find this one to be really pretty. At 8, we have a Graystripe by Cordian with some really nice details put into the fur. 7 was a sad drawing by Ivy Frost of Graystripe mourning Silverstream. I love the background. At 6, Reaper's Gold gave us a really detailed and personality-filled Graystripe. I'm loving those lines. Number 5 is by Autot. This Graystripe has a nice aesthetic with a bunch of cute swirls and neat shading. At number 4, we have Dream Art with a nice shiny Graystripe. Lots of nice clean fur detail here. At number 3, we have Peach Doggo. The fur lines here are simply legendary. They're really clean and fierce. The shading and coloring are also quite pleasing to the eye. At number 2, we have Nido. This one has some really smooth shading and warm coloring. A really sweet piece overall, and Featherkit and Stormkit are so adorable. I can't stand it. But the best drawing of this contest, in my opinion, would have to be the Graystripe drawn by Dakicat. This drawing is really sweet as we see Graystripe as an elder accompanied by his old friends Firestar and Ravenpaw. Graystripe's large, sturdy design and his detailed neck fur are really nice, and I just love him. It's an easy choice for number 1. I want to give a huge thank you to everyone who participated. This contest was really fun. Anyways, since this is technically a Warrior Cats challenge video, I need to give you all a new challenge to respond to in the comments. So, here it is. Say something mean about a character from Warrior Cats. If you remember my Roasting the Warrior Cats video from last year, I sort of want your responses to be similar to those. If your responses are funny enough, I'll show my favorites in an episode of Warrior Cats Challenges. Hello everyone, I am Alderheart, and welcome to the Warrior Cats News. To start things off, we have some strange happenings on ThunderClan territory to report. Prey is running well as usual, but there is one animal missing: squirrels. The cats of ThunderClan are shaken up, and controversy is rising. WingClan staged a protest on the border just last night.